Hello everyone, my name is Benoît Gossin. I'm working at Orange Innovation on network connectivity topics and more specifically on networking in cloud-native ecosystem. First, I wanted to ask you a question, to operators here. How many of you are fully satisfied with how Kubernetes and the networking solution in Kubernetes for your business, in fact, to run your business? Okay. As us, so as you might expect, we were not also satisfied with it. And let me introduce some context to explain you why. At Orange, we provide the Global WAN services to our B2B and wholesale customers that consist of more than 30 connectivity and security services. These software-based services are available thanks to the deployment of the flexible and on-demand deployment of VNF on our SDN POP infrastructure. This SDN POP infrastructure was using since 2016 an OpenStack platform with Juniper Contrail network controller. And beginning of this year, we moved to Kubernetes as our underlying POP infrastructure. We believe Kubernetes is the future-proof platform that will deliver all of our software-based services that will allow us to lower our service delivery time, to simplify also the lifecycle management of the whole infrastructure, in fact. But running B2B services on Kubernetes revealed some gaps in the Kubernetes networking ecosystem. For example, we need to connect our customer workloads to their VPN networks, leveraging existing routing infrastructure that runs the layer 3 functionalities. This means that we need layer 2 solution to isolate and secure the customer traffic while providing high performance for and DPDK support. We also aim to comply with cloud-native standards in order to simplify and automate the network attachment configuration and to ease the lifecycle management. Finally, we also require to provide resilient connectivity to our workloads to be able to do a seamless upgrade of the infrastructure. So we looked into various projects, but none of them meet our requirements. So we built our own solution, virtual network attachment. So VNA is based on several Kubernetes operators that manage various customer sources, including virtual networks, ACL, traffic mirroring, IP claims, but also installs, configures, and upgrades all the solution components. VNA also integrates several open source projects, like a user space CNI or the generic device plugin, on which we made some modification to comply with our own requirements. VNA data plane use VPP that provide a fast layer 2 forwarding path from the VNF interfaces to the node network cards. VNA sets up a full mesh VXLAN overlay that connects all the worker nodes and the routers in the POP, in the POP, where the layer 3 functionalities are configured with an automation configuration tool. VNA supports VNF deployed with KubeVirt, and to provide a fast user space data path to DPDK workloads, we implemented a KubeVirt VHOST user network binding plugin that also provides the VNF live migration with no service impact. VNA supports also CNF with either kernel-based interfaces like TAP or Vite, and also high-performance shared memory interface like VHOST user and MEMIF. That being said, I'm pretty sure that this solution will not meet your requirements, but if it does, I would be very happy to know it. In fact, VNA was tailor-made to meet Orange requirements. However, we think that part of the solution could be of interest for you, and especially the data plane. So we believe that the cloud-native data plane could be provided as a commodity to allow any integrators or operators to build their own telco cloud-native infrastructure. So cloud-native data plane brings some benefits. For example, the use of custom resources and operators simplify the automation and the orchestration of the network attachment and configuration. It also allows you to implement any new feature that you want. Software data planes bring some flexibility. For example, today we are deploying a layer 2 data plane with VXLAN overlay, but we're looking into implementing also VLAN or QNQ overlays. And VPP is also a layer 3 capable, and that can be turned into a virtual router quite easily. So VPP also provides a high-performance data plane with shared memory interfaces, while still supporting legacy kernel interface. And the cloud-native data plane means cloud-native observability, and with availability of metrics regarding the health of the data plane, the resource consumption, but also for every workload's network traffic. So the metrics are available through Prometheus with Grafana dashboards. So we think that cloud-native data plane simplifies the network attachment problem and can be a real and better solution than SRIOV, while providing high performance and feature-rich connection to workloads without impacting the workload development, in fact. And indeed, we tested successfully vRouter CNF with VHOST user interface, also 5G UPF with MEMIF interface, so instead of SRIOV connectivity, with no impact at all on the code. So while SRIOV operator simplifies a lot the configuration of VF on the cluster, the fabric automation and configuration still remains, and some question also how to configure some features like traffic mirroring, traffic shaping, or customer traffic filtering. A cloud-native data plane consolidates all those features in a single orchestrable framework. And the good news that this feature set, in fact, it can be extended with your needs. And we believe that community-driven effort could benefit to everyone. And for that, we think that it's time to open source our solution. So as I said, VNA uses several open source projects. So we plan to upstream the changes we've made. We developed and deployed the KubeVirt VHOST user binding plugin based on a design proposal being discussed with the KubeVirt community. And the plugin code will be open as soon as the design proposal is accepted and committed into a KubeVirt roadmap. And regarding the data plane, we believe it can be provided as a valuable component to broader projects. For example, we think we can provide the VNA data plane to a host-based routing solution and to provide an accelerated data plane, layer 2 or layer 3, with the appropriate routing control plane added to the solution. And we think that this can lead to interesting open source and industrialized production-ready solution. We also intend to work with the CNF vendors to provide standard alternative to SR-IOV for network attachment. And we hope this will open interesting and new opportunities for us, but also for you, and that it will let you create your own solution. And perhaps we'll talk about it in a future session. So thank you, and yes, we are available for any question. Thank you.